through. And we're going to check in then. At the front of the field, 5 lights. And your pre-season start here in UFRL. And it's a good start at the front from the 2 AlphaTauris. But it's a great start as well. You've got the Mercedes there on the outside, off Hazer. He's putting pressure on the AlphaTauri, off Rapid Kit. 3 wide they are. Wilsey continues in the lead. You've got Bassett fighting in the Alpine. He's up into third. He's up into
Fucking hell.
Bassett up there. Further down the field, something has happened. Pesci, Mr. P, Danny, Shadow, all dropping down the field. Not ideal from them. Danny was already down.
Fuck.
But Shadow, Pesci and Mr. Poem may have happened in regards to the 2 Aston Martins potentially. But Pesci has dropped down. Glue also having a battle now. But Bassett having the best to start at the front. He's up into the top 2. On the soft tyres, we're going to drop down then to this trio. Rapid Kit and Bryson all battling, but further down he got a nice deal. Drivers coming in, and here we go. Make a move. He's on the mediums up against the hard tyres of Rapid Kit.
Fucking no, bro. It's the same.
He started pretty well. If we have a little look towards the position change as well. Oh, what's happened here? Maybe King Luke's having a battle himself. Off track he goes. Through goes Shadow. Through goes Danny and Pesci and Glue. And now Frost is there as well. Now, Mason's down the field with 7 seconds of trip. Of those places, Luke and Frost presumably have got front wing damage. Likewise does Mason. Side by side come Glue and Mr. Poem. And this is for 12. And I believe has got the spot.
I'm not fixing my wing!
12 now. He's dropped a few places from the start.
Fuck off!
Starting to pick up those places now. As he is directly behind his team.
Out, just get out, just get out, just get out, get out, get out. It's not time to be in there.
And Pesci as well. And it definitely looks like Pesci is just ahead.
During my
Danny
race,
thinking
bro.
about some sort of move here. Here comes Shadow. He's unable to make the move. Or is he? He makes the move. Danny runs wide. Through goes Shadow. Through goes Mr. P. And now he's under attack from Glue, who could make a move here at Qatar. Good spot for overtaking, certainly. Danny runs a bit wider. Glue has to avoid. And Glue runs through as well. They're still battling out side by side. But Glue is through. Danny loses out in a few spots. Up into P12. Danny is now, that's now left session. Hopefully, he'll be get himself back into it. Going to go up the field again towards Bryson, Cupid, both challenging. Oh, sorry, not Cupid. Bryson Hazer, sorry, challenging with Rapid Kit. So drivers can make the move. We're going to get the tyres back on now, and we're going to go last view with Hazer. Under attack now from Bryson, so we're going to go with Bryson the 2 on the medium compound tyres. And DRS enabled this lap. Bassett the fast lap with a 25.3. He's closing towards Wilson.
Fucked, bro.
Wilson for the lead of the race. So the Alpine is flying high and leading here at Qatar. But here comes Bryson. Can he make an overtake on Hazer? He's just a hop back in Sector 1. Quite a long sector, actually. Each of them, particularly Sector 2, of course. Sector 3 is fairly small, actually. In comparison to Sector 2, at least. Right, here comes Bryson and...
Not good, bro.
He's got an opportunity to make the move.
Not good, bro.
Mr. Poem
Got crashed into. Lost my front wing. Went to box. They didn't change it. So yeah. Fucked. My race is fucked, bro. I'm gonna be lost. I'm just gonna cruise at the back by myself. Yeah. Fuck my race up, bro. But it's fine. It's calm. It's a pre-season race, so it's not the end of the world. But my race is fucked. I'm fucking pissed, bro. I'm so pissed off right now, man. Jaden, you can't change it. It's not your fault. You didn't do nothing wrong. Just drive for the rest of the race and try and finish as high as you can. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Gonna get penalties as well.
I think that's unlikely to happen, but
I'm actually gonna get lapped. That's how bad it is, bro. I'm gonna get lapped.
At least at Qatar. Right,
because I got killed.
Through the final corner, that is, of course, turn 16, and out of turn 16, Hazer onto the main straight. Can he have an opportunity here? I don't think he can, you know. Or can he? Here he comes, but here comes Bryson as well. They're going to go for it. 3 wide, potentially to turn 1. No, they are not. Hazer makes a move. Bryson alongside Kitch, who is ahead. Kitch is clear and stays in P4. He just loses 1. Out ahead of Bryson, who is still attacking the AlphaTauri over that coveted 4th place. But it's just a moment. It looked like, for all the world, he was in with a double overtake, but he just has to hang back a little. stay alive. We might just consider dropping down a little bit because we see the likes of Pesci, Poem, and Captain close towards Shadow. Here comes Bryson again around the outside.
Bro.
Just hands in there.
Oh man, they're gonna lap me.
Comparison to the AlphaTauri. His teammate, by the way, is hanging on to Matthew Bassett on the medium tyres. Check on Bassett. Okay. Up a CRS, so that explains why, maybe. Oh well, we'll see. To keep up with Bassett, right, back with Bryson as Danny has rejoined the session.
So I've made 2 pit stops I didn't need to make.
Well, when you're on board with it. Game. But there's a move to be made here. Can Kit reclaim that third place? I don't think he can, you know. He is just too far behind. But here comes Bryson. Not close enough as well, so we will drop down a little bit just to see. And here it doesn't look like it as well, so we're going to have to go back up the field towards Bryson. We're not quite catching the 2 leaders just yet. Well, we'll see attacks Matthew Bassett in the next couple of laps. Who knows? But we'll stick with Hazer, Kitch and Bryson. Three-way battle as Mr. Poem takes Pesci. I wonder if Pesci made a mistake maybe. But Mr. Poem is in and Pesci goes for a spin. He's into the gravel. He was in P. Definitely won't be P10 now. He's dropped to P12. He may drop to P13 behind Dan. Blue picks up a 3-second penalty. He joins captain in that list. And Pesci rejoins in P12. Back up the field then towards and Bryson. If there is any opportunity, any of the drivers to make a move, Upper Kit would certainly enjoy reclaiming the place he is ever so close to the back of the Mercedes ahead. Here comes Kit again then through 15 and 16 and now onto the main track again, but the Red Bull is a great exit. That is Bryson. He comes 3 wide into turn 1 and who will make Nick? It will be Bryson or Kit. Side by side they go, still side by side on the exit of 1 and 2 and here comes the move and the Red Bull is ahead. Bryson with a double overtake. He takes Kitch, he takes Hazer and he's onto the podium again. Hazer is still there in the battle and in 5th place. Kitch, the only one of these 3 on the hard compound tyre, but these 3 making a battle for it. For podium alongside Bassett and Wilsey, who are pulling away nicely, but Wilsey has lost out on his DRS to Bassett now, 1.1 seconds, the gap between the top 2. Any battles going further down, Captain not too far away from the soft tyre runners off the 2 Aston Martins. Whatever happened at the start though, however, did not benefit Aston's in regards to their tyres. Ooh, what's happened here? And off track goes Cupid Stunt, who apparently is, it looked like on the map he was spinning round for absolute days, but okay, back underway now. He's in P10, fingers crossed for him, he can get himself back in. Just dropping down a couple of drivers and only just ahead of his teammate Glue in top 10, so back towards Rapid Kitch on the main straight into turn 1, but he's not good enough, is he? Or is he? Or is he? Is he going to make a move around the outside? Maybe even a switchback. Watch out for that one, but he's just not in a position right now. And he just but he's putting that pressure on Bryson, and that is put on the Red Bull. Right, getting through the back end on now. The double right-hander, of course, which I'm not going to lie, it always seems to catch me out, the double right-hander, so I'm just getting to now. But Twitch there. Interesting. Right, that may enable for Hazer to close that gap, and indeed it is. He's half a second now, as Pesci is closing up towards Glue now, and is within 1 second for P11. So then maybe there for Pesci. And also Mason and King Luke squabbling over P14. Not the best of starts though for King Luke. These guys just lost the battle ahead. Isn't too much. As Mason runs a little bit wide, just drifting, but he's okay to stay within 3/10 Don't forget short straights for the majority. Straight through into turn 1. So we're thinking about a move further. Lost down a P16, but he did have to pit. Yeah, pit again. He's 22 seconds behind. All yellow flags. It's Danny in the hash, currently P13. And indeed he will. Right, here comes Glue as well, by the way. He is on the back of Pesci on the main straight. I say on the back of Pesci. He did lose out that place, I've just realised. So, up into P11. Maybe it's the game not showcasing the overtakes not too well, actually. Like, normally you get the arrows. I think you still do, but I think they're there for less time than what they have been in previous games. Right, back towards Mason. King Luke, by the way, is only a second behind Danny now. So Danny will be under attack from Luke and Mason here. But here comes Luke.
What are you saying anyway, bro? Sorry, I've just been focusing. I'm obviously locked in.
Into turn 1. More yellow flags this time.
Silver's, you still there?
Pesci, who's lost the place to Glue once again. These two switching positions once more.
Silver's?
Pesci losing out on this occasion. Back
oh, are you still there?
Mason. No, I'm really tempted to go further forward, and I think.
Yeah, sorry, bro. I'm racing in it, so that's why I'm not talking.
He's well out on track, and he will lose the place to Glue. He will lose the place to Pesci.
Yeah.
He will turn around.
It's a new track as well. So I'm not sure. I don't know the track very well. And I got killed at the start.
So Shadow goes into the pits.
Some front wing damage.
That's Mr. Powermaster. But maybe he'll come in this lap. Let's go towards Lee's 3 again. Bryson, Kitch, and Hazer. More yellow flags. This time it is lost out on a lot of ground towards Luke and Mason. Shadow coming out of the pits now. And we're going to go with Lee's guys here. Pesci and Glue scrapping side by side. Turn 1, turn 2. And let's see, still side by side. Through goes the Red Bull Pesci, and he's up into 9th place. Glue, has he got an opportunity to retake that position? As Shadow's out in the pit and out in P11 on the medium tyres. So he's going to try and take those to the end. Glue gets a 3-second time penalty, which will not benefit his race whatsoever. But of course it is. As long as you don't get in the league race, it's absolutely fine. And Danny retires. Oh,
safety car. Safety car.
Reminds me if he went in too deep perhaps in the pit lane. Maybe, I'm not too sure though. Don't quote me on anything. But anyway, a load of drivers into the pits and was just hard tyres for the top 3, mediums for Kick, hards for Hazer, softs for Hybrid. Ooh, ouch, ouch. Not the best tyre for Hybrid, I'm not going to lie. Hard to stay out, he's on the hards, but he's just ahead of Hybrid now. There's an extra, that is a double whammy really for Hybrid. First of all, he's on the softs. Second of all, he's lost the place to Glue, who is on the hard tyres. The two Aston Martins then, Mr. Poem, is ahead of Shadow now, but they are both on those hard tyres. Strategy from him, you got Cupid Stun, Captain. Yep, just giving the places back. Right, Mason, King Luke, and Frost all into the pits. And this will be beneficial now to all the drivers because the field will be, again, fortunately, asset, so he probably, you presume, will put away. But will we see has done well to keep up the pressure with the Alpine, I have to admit. Right, let's see the tyres then. So it's hard for Mason, hard for Frost. Still need two drivers, Glue and Captain, to make the job. Well, see a few drivers certainly, well, not just drivers, but also those involved in UFRL, potentially even outside of UFRL as well. Place here, but Bassett, certainly one of the quickest drivers that we've had in UFRL. One of the newest drivers actually, but he looks like one of the so we'll see who's in the pits. Oh, Bassett's in the no, it's not Bassett, it's Glue, sorry. He definitely wasn't leading the race, that one. Right, so he is dropping down the field, and Captain also into the pit, so everybody has now made a pit stop, including Glue and Captain. But now they're going to drop down the field to last place almost. Captain has retired from the race, so that's it for him. He is out. Glue is out onto the medium tyres. I think he'll just be ahead of the McLaren of Mason, both which have a penalty and Shadow, but at the Shadow's position. Anyways, 14 drivers remain here then. Yes, absolutely. Kind of felt sorry for Danny in a way actually, because drivers on show tonight, a lot of them are T1 or maybe just below. And I'm not just basing on last season, but I'm also basing on what I've seen from them game. I'm surprised maybe with Frost. I thought he would be doing that. King Lucas, he's got to pick up the pace from what we've seen. I don't know, maybe there's an opportunity for him on the medium tyres, but I don't know, he's got to do something, hasn't he? Really? One who has probably struggled the most, I'd say, tonight, in regards to where you would normally think of them. One that I would anticipate doing a bit more through the next couple of weeks before we do officially start.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of one who I'm surprised about, let's try and think. I'm not surprised with Bassett. I mean, I can't say much on Wilsey purely because I have not seen him race yet. So I can't comment much on that one. So the fact is that he's P2, but that's probably where his pace is. Hybrid's doing pretty well to be in P6. Soft tyres, so you can't comment too much on that. What's happening down the field? Blue is back into the pits. Not sure why exactly, but he's getting rid of his fresh mediums and it's going on to fresh hards. Okay. Fresh hard tyres will run to the end. I wonder which one. Anyways, let's go up the field again. So we'll just wait on Glue to catch up, and then I think we'll be going this lap. Fingers crossed there's no safety car glitch. Major saying this track is a fuel burner. I'm gonna lie, I didn't want to say it on stream because I felt it was only right that people done their own testing, but I had been told this last night. So apparently fuel is burner around Qatar. I'll clip the incident as well. That would have been going into what about Cupid's stunt has gone into Shadow. Under the safety car, lads. Under the safety car. I mean, you can't even race yet. I don't really understand why you're going into the back of somebody who can't even race. Glue is now going off track as well. I don't know what's going on exactly, but Glue is letting the duo go through. Safety car is in this lap, but something happened between Shadow and Cupid's stunt. And I know full well Cupid was the driver behind. lost, it wasn't too malicious, but he's got a 5-second penalty for it. Anyways, back through the field as Hayes. But Hybrid was P6 anyway. But we'll just wait. I'm going to go on board with Bassett directly, and he's going now. So it's an early getaway from Bassett. It's looking good. We're going to go towards Kitcho, who is close towards Bryson here. Now going onto the main straight into turn 1. Here's a chance for Rapid Kitch. Not really. That's too much, but he is now. And he makes a charge, and he goes around the outside. Here comes Kitch. Is he ahead? Side by side into 1. Now into 2. He runs wide. He rejoins, and he takes the place of the Red Bull, probably back because of the fact that he ran wide when he was afforded the space. If it was a league race, I think that would be the best thing to do. The Red Bull wants to take the place back. Yeah, I do think if that was a league race, I think the best thing would have been to give the place back, because obviously running that far wide, you shouldn't really be allowed to keep the place if you haven't been forced off track where you wasn't. Let's be real. Right, down the field, Cupid's done, has had a spin, and maybe lost his front wing. Check on it. It looks okay actually. He may have just lost an end plate. Maybe it looks okay from here though. So Cupid's done perhaps just a spin. As Mason now picks up a 3-second time penalty. And we'll go back towards Kit, Bryson and Hazer for P3. They're not too far away from the top 2. But of course it is. Lap. Since the safety car restart, right, Shadow takes King Luke. That should go towards these 3 because they are relatively close together on board with Luke. Then has been passed by Shadow. Will he be passed also by Glue? Ooh. Just letting Glue through. It's interesting. King Luke not yet showing the pace. If he's just testing out things, maybe he's just totally needing up. I think that's probably what he needs. Right. Just needs to recalibrate everything, I think, would be the best thing for Luke. And he'll get himself back into competitive league racing, that's for sure. As King Luke, saying that, King Luke's now gone for a spin. And another one. It's been much a horror show for the Ferrari, I have to admit. Not the best of things from your Tier 2 champion, King Luke. He'll be looking to pick up the pace on F123. Of course, we know he had it on F122. Right, back up again then towards Kitch and Bryson and Hazer, who are just about keeping tabs on Bassett within a second. And I believe DRS will be enabled next lap. And also, just to remind you guys, also there's just the one DRS zone that is on the main straight, because every other straight is relatively small. I sort of think of this track, I don't know, I want to say it's a bit similar to maybe Hungary perhaps, where the straight is quite small and you've got a lot of twists and turns. You don't quite have a chicane, so that one, but apart from that I think it's quite similar in terms of the twists and turns. Mr. Barnum takes Hybrid and is up into the top 6, and also Frost making a move on Mason and is up into 9th place. Frost did confirm he had some damage earlier on. Hatred, rub it in, thanks Fever. Wait, what? What happened? Was it with I'm guessing it was with Luke, what I said. To be fair though, no, what I'm saying though is he'll pick up the pace. Oh, Luke Tier 2 champ. What do you want me to lie? Okay, fine. Luke Tier 2 runner up behind McCage, and clearly, you know. Oh, he's decided to DNF anyway. I was robbed. Well, I mean, I didn't really get involved that much in that championship battle, I have to admit, thankfully. King Luke says he wasn't fast enough. Then again, on this game, McCage, I think he's picked up his pace because I've seen some of his time trials. Right, here comes Shadow, and he makes a move on Mason, and he's now got himself into the top 10. Mason not quite got as much pace as what he had at Silverstone on Saturday night, I've got to admit. Right, now up the field again, Pesci making the move on Hybrid. Hybrid has actually had a bit of a struggle and a twitch, and that means down to P8 as we will see the DNF'd car of King Luke. And what going on here? Bryson and Hazer side by side. Bryson is ahead and into 4th place. Would it allow him to keep the place? I think it will. Yes, it seems like it does. Bassett, Wilsey and Rapakit all within a second now. So 1 second separating 3 drivers at the front of the field. I don't know, I'm not too sure if I'm that keen on these views. I don't mind it here actually, because you can see just how close they get to the really far ahead, and as you can see it's Hazer battling with Bryson somewhere, but we'll stick with it for now, because it is the battle to watch. Right, this is a good view. As I said, I do believe some of these views are very much nicer than last year's edition.
What the fuck?
Hazer, however, make the move again on Bryson further down the field. Shadow has taken Frost into 9th place. There's a couple of drivers, I believe, left. A few drivers have left the session, sorry.
Couldn't even do anything.
Not sure who exactly, but yeah. So Mason was one, Kitch was one, I don't know who else.
I couldn't even do anything. I couldn't even defend.
Wanted Bassett, Kitch, and Mason. I'd probably invite some of them back, but I'm going to miss a bit of the action with it. I'm going to have to do it. Right, let's get first one. Whoever's up first. Right, this is the wrong list. Up the field again. Sorry, Jesus Christ. There's too many on this list. Drivers. Bassett's not even showing up on my list. Pictures in, and I don't think I have Mason, so Bassett wasn't showing up. Anyways, oh, Faber has dropped again. He's not enjoying this one on no soft tyres. I think the softs were the wrong call. As Kitch now loses ground on Bryson. Bassett loses the lead at the expense of Hazer. So Hazer is now leading the race. Well, Mason can join off Xbox. Oh, that makes it a lot easier, yes. That one, right. Bassett now dropping behind, leads 2. So Hazer and Bryson now are your top 2. As Bryson also receives a 3-second time penalty. So I don't think he's going to be keeping that over Bassett or Kitch even. Kitch is back in the lobby, I know that much. Mr. Parham also there in P5. He may be able to get himself onto the podium, which seemed unrealistic after what happened through turns 1 and 2, where he dropped down the field, as did his teammate, UFRL Shadow. Right, Hazer takes Bryson, but they're still side by side, still battling, maybe a little bit of contact. Nothing severe, however, and they still continue at it through sector 1 here at Qatar. And is there a move to be made from Bryson? Not yet. Hazer stays ahead through a double right-hander, and on the back end of sector 1 into sector 2, Hazer stays ahead of Bryson, both on the hard tyres, and also Kit now back into the lobby. So just behind him. What about Bassett? He's not in the lobby just yet. Mason has rejoined the session in P12, so he will have a bit of up. Certainly one driver who will have ground to pick up will be Bassett. Maybe this is a challenge Bassett needed to come away with a pre-season win. You know, if he rejoined now, it would be the perfect opportunity, really. Invite, I don't think either I didn't have you or you weren't. Fine. Right, let's try it again. Unless you're, I don't know if you're Burton7883, I don't even know who that is. That is not you, then I do not have you on this list. Confirm, I don't know if you are that driver, but your name is Burton, then I get to invite you back, but if it is not, then I won't. Right, back with Hazer, try challenge. Oh no, he did actually get passed by Bryson actually on the main straight, so Bryson is now leading ahead of Hazer. Able to lace of Kitch and Mr. Poem and Pepsi to push towards the top 2, so the front 5 are the ones who will be battling and accelerating towards victory here in pre-season. A Shadow takes Wilsey. Oh, Wilsey a drop off. I didn't quite realise that one as well. Oh, he's out of the session as well, so he'll be another driver who will need to rejoin. That's unfortunate. we'll also need an invitation back in alongside Bassett. Shadow now moves himself up into the top 6. As Bassett says, he is again. Shadow is out though. Shadow is out. I missed that completely. I know I'm on board with him because I was reading the comments, but Shadow is out of the race and it is a safety car, so that means if you're Bassett or if you're Wilsey, this is the best time to rejoin the session. I'm going to try, right, if I can. Again, I'm just going to have to check if Bassett is showing up online. Right. Matthew Bassett. No, I don't even know if I have you. I just need to check. That's the thing, you may be showing up online, but it may be the fact that I don't have you on my comms account, which I don't think I do. I think I do have you, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure somebody can send you an invite. Maybe Mr. Parham or whoever else is in the race. 12 in total, so fingers crossed somebody can send Matthew Bassett and also Wilsey back into the lobby. Hazer staying out on those 10 old hard tyres, so he's going to try and stay in the lead. And of course I've got him on my comms account. I should do. I'm sure of that one. I'm sure of that one. Maybe I have him. How do I not have King Luke on my comms account? Oh, because I've never done commentary on a King Luke race. That's the reason why. Is he just not showing online? Let's see. Oh, I do have him, but he's showing offline. Oh, thank God for that. I was a bit worried for a moment. How could I not? Right. I just need to get him. If King Luke goes back online, and I'll be able to send him an invitation. And then I think that way he'll be able to send Bassett an invite, and perhaps we'll see an invite as well. Let me know when Luke goes back online, however. Blue picks up a 3-second time penalty under the safety car. Oh, that's not beneficial for him, is it? I've tried it before though when they are offline. We can send them, but they've never seemed to receive them. I'll join the game when they do it that way. I'll try it though. Where is it? Give it. There you go. Oh. Never mind, we can't do it. Fail to send game invite. Again, if I again, show up soon, I'm sure. Maybe. But again in a few seconds. Stays out for one more lap. Fingers crossed. Right, let's try again. Back to friends, hopefully King Luke. I'm here, let's see. No. Worth. Oh wait, I was looking in the wrong place in it. Fine. I don't know why it's showing offline though. Yeah, offline EA for, so you go. No. Then again, it's not showing anyone really apart from Dot. Only one platform. No, it's not showing any of the EA drivers online. Don't know why. But everybody who's on EA is going up offline. So unfortunately, I am not in a position of this game already. Yeah, absolutely. The only way somebody can send King Luke an invite is whoever is on EA, which maybe Frost? I don't know if Frost has King Luke, but maybe if Frost would be able to send King Luke an invitation. I don't think the safety car is in this lap, so we got another lap under the safety car. I think the best thing would be Frost to send King Luke an invite, and then King Luke can send the invites to Bassett. Maybe Woolsey as well, I'm not too sure. That may be the best way. On PlayStation, King Luke is on PlayStation, I think. Is he? Or is still everyone showing offline for me? Everyone's showing offline, of course they are. The CF123 is working well when it comes to things, isn't it? Sort out who got who on EA. I don't know if they can send each other the invites. Surely on PlayStation you'll be able to send another PlayStation. Like obviously we would on Xbox. I don't know if they can on PC. Which I think they should be able to, but I don't know if they can. Anyways, we are just waiting to get back underway, but these top three, obviously Hazer in particular, but also Bassett and Woolsey, I think they will probably have a bit of a struggle on these hard tyres now, 12 laps old. Would have been the best thing to really get Bassett back into the lobby before this, just so we can see what he can do. Dyson Kitch and Mr. P as well. Interesting strategy calls really from Hayes to stay out, and also soft tyres, Mr. Poem, Hybrid, Cupid and Mason. Safety car is indeed in on this lap, and unfortunately the likes of Bassett and Woolsey are not in the lobby. Right, here goes Hazer then. So Bassett's AI and Woolsey's AI. Don't forget to Bryson, you cannot overtake him. These guys are going to have to give the places back. Do they not? I don't think they realise that. See, this is going to cause a mess because they don't realise they have to give the places back. I'm pretty sure. Right? They're all just going to pick up penalties, aren't they? If they haven't given the place back. There's Bryson getting a penalty. Is he getting the penalty? Everybody's going to get the penalty for it. Obvious, that was always going to happen. Anyways, so now let's get the penalties up, because apparently there's a load of different ones. So Bryson 8 seconds, Mr. P 5 seconds, Kit just got 6 seconds. Cupid also has a drive through penalty. Glue has 20 seconds. Don't know what he's been doing this race. Anyways, let's go here towards Rapid Kitch, challenging with Mr. Poem. That car's not sounding too nice, I'm not gonna lie. Right, back to the tyres then. Aston Martin sounds fine. The AlphaTauri does not sound. Wow, that sounds horrible. Tauri car, right, here comes Kitch again. Can he make the move on Mr. Poem? His Hybrid has had a spin on this occasion. And it's down to P12, right. I know my Kitch using up as much of the track as possible, as does I think it was Cupid in the background. Right, another chance here for Rapid Kitch, but he's not close enough to make the move on Mr. Poem, and we'll just have to hang back and stay in P5. These penalties have an impact on the result. But Bryson then for the race lead, and he's going to try and make the move here on Hazer, side by side. He is double right hand and will go on board with Petchy. Red Bull's really thinking about this move on the Mercedes, with Mr. Poem there as well, following the lines of the two direct cars ahead, but not Petchy's line. He doesn't go for that one, he goes for a move down the inside. Well, too short. And now here comes Kitch with Mr. P side by side. Through goes Kitch, and he's up into the top 4. Got that move done. Mr. P drops back. Bryson now is looking to make the move on Hazer's stick. But again, he just hang back for the lead of this race here at Qatar. It's Hazer, Bryson, Pesci, Kitch, Mr. Poem, and Foss is also there in the picture. That Mercedes has another different line here, taken by Bryson. Really trying to stay competitive here. His teammate behind him as well, and the AlphaTauri there. Here comes Bryson, side by side with Hazer. Will go on board Kitch, because it will be 3 wide ahead, 2 wide ahead, or 4 wide ahead. Here he comes. All 4 cars as Cupid has been disqualified from the session. Mercedes and Red Bull are leading this race. The AlphaTauri wants to go down the inside, but he hangs back. That is Rapid Kitch. Yellow flags through sector 1. But Hazer leads from Bryson, from Kitch, from Pesci. And there's just a defence there from Kitch. Keep Pesci at bay, but through goes Kitch. He makes a move from Bryson. Runs wide is Bryson, who's now got his teammate there. And Mr. Poem in the picture now. Can he take any places? Can he overtake one or even both of the Red Bulls as Kitch is into the top 2 here? Hybrid has now left the session as well, unfortunately for him. Right. The really good battling going on, particularly there through sector 1 for 5 drivers really. Frost and Mason are still there in the picture. Has Mason rejoined? Yes, he has. Sort of good thing for him. He is back into it. And going through the field, Cupid has now left the session. Right, back through it here then. Hazer, Kitch, Bryson, Pesci and Mr. Poem. Almost 5 wide for the lead. They're all here in this POV. This unreal stuff on the main straight, I've got to say. I don't know what's exactly the audio settings. Jesus Christ. Right, another chance. I'm in the lead. We'll go back with it because it's 4 wide. It's a turn 1. The Red Bull Pesci is through. And it is a Red Bull 1 and 2. Here comes Kitch. So can he claim anything back? Well, he's going side by side with Pesci. Bryson leads. Pesci is second. But Kitch is still there in the picture. And Kitch is ahead in the picture. Still side by side. Kitch is through and is up into second place. Miraculous scenes here as Mr. Poem still trying to take the place of Hazer as Frost runs wide in the Mercedes, trying to take a different line. He'll have to defend from Mason. But here comes another chance as Bryson and Rapid Kitch at it once more. And the AlphaTauri trying to struggle to keep off the 2 Red Bulls here. Right in the frame. Bit of contact maybe between Hazer and Pesci perhaps. They're still battling though. Still vying for position on the podium. Hazer and Pesci. Can Hazer... Unreal if he can. Is he in any position at all? These top 7 drivers are all really battling out. Off goes Pesci though. Another driver to make a mistake. Hazer and Mr. Poem now still side by side. Hazer's just ahead. Here comes Mr. Poem. And maybe Bryson for the lead as well. Can Mr. P take over from Hazer? Place in 4th place. Meanwhile, Bryson does take Kitch. He leads. But what about this one? And Hazer stays ahead of Mr. P for place. Further down the field, you've got Frost. He is there as well in 6th. Mason is there in 7th. Who will come out on top and win this race? Who will take a podium as well? These are the key questions for this pre-season race. We're going to get the penalties on board. We're going to get the captain and leader on board. Work that one out for you. Because I think it's Pesci and Hazer who take 1st and 2nd. And I think Frost will come away with a podium as well as things stands. Bryson and Rapid Kitch have 14 seconds of penalties combined. They won't be on the podium. Pesci, Hazer and Frost are in prime position for a podium. Let's see again who is going to be leading Bryson and Kitch through into sector 3. Again, the sounding is absolutely horrible. Sure why exactly, but I don't want to move away from the battle. I don't want to press pause or anything. I just want to stick at it. I think that's what I have to do. Back at it then. I don't want to go on board. Back with Kitch then. On through turn 15 and now it's turn 16 onto the main straight. We will start the penultimate lap here at Qatar.
I'm not going to have the RS because of the lag.
Rapid Kitch. Is he in a position to overtake the Red Bull? I think he may be. Will he go in? Will he go out? He will go out. Side by side into turn 1. There is no contact ever so turn into turn 1, 2, 3 and 4. And that is absolutely sublime.
Oh shit.
Bryson wants to battle it back, and Mr. P is gone. I think Lewis retired as well. Mr. P is out. Wilsey and Bassett in the background. Glue is out of the race. And Kitchen Bryson will continue this battle though. Exactly happened between, and Glue involved. Maybe, I don't know if it was just a spin or whatever it was. Continuing at it though. Was not great, but Rapid Kit, I think, maybe win on track. This is the question now for these two, because I think it's Pesci who will come away with your victory here at Qatar, but who will win on track? Rapid Kit versus Bryson, and now through into 15 and 16 for the second final time here at Qatar in your pre-season, in the first race of UFRL back on F1 23, and now on the main straight. Can Bryson take Kitch here into the lead of the race, side by side into turn 1? It's Kitch, it's Bryson. Bryson will lead. Oh no, he won't. Kitch with a great dart, and he stays ahead, still side by side. Minor contact, maybe more minor actually. Kitch stays ahead though, but he will be ahead of Bryson regardless. Don't know if he needs to battle this much, because he will finish ahead of Bryson, because he's got 2 seconds left on the penalty count. But still, they shall battle it out. Through into sector 2 now, on the final lap here at the Qatar International Circuit. Kitch versus Bryson for victory. Pesci will win, however, formally. Keep his pace up. He's got to stay within half a second of Rapid Kitch now. And if he can do that, he will take hold of second place. Right, continuing here between these two, Rapid Kitch and Bryson. He just got it sorted out.
He's pulled away.
Ahead of Bryson and take the on-track victory. But here we go. Well into sector 3 now. We've only got 2 corners to go. And now into turn 15, into turn 16. Bryson, will he go down the inside? He hangs back. Out of turn 16, on the main straight. Oh, it's a half spin by Bryson. That will cost him. And Kitch will come away and will take the on-track victory. Bryson takes second, but Pesci will be your winner.
P3!
He comes
Let's go!
Mason will drop down the field.
Let's fucking go!
Ross can only just take third. He loses out by half a second to Kitch. Based up on him, Bryson takes 4th, Mason 5th, Hayes is there as well in 6th, but it is Pesci who takes the win. And there you go, what a battle at the end for the final laps of this Grand Prix. And that was some epic battling. Glue takes the in-game drive of the day. Of course, we won't have an official drive of the day. But wow, really enjoyed some of that battling, I have to admit. And on to the podium. Red Bull, AlphaTauri and Mercedes. Pesci, Rapid Kitch and Frost as well. Superb from all 3, superb from the majority of the field tonight, and just an epic first pre-season race in UFRL.